Hey, what's up? It's Papa Bale, and I wanted to discuss for a moment potential energy. And if anybody has an equation uh, that they can, cut and paste onto the comment blog as to what that would be, what equation that would be to determine the potential energy of a coil. That's what I'm trying to get at. Uh, that would be awesome. The max. Uh, and I think a friend of mine has been trying to tell me about the max. You can put through a wire um, before you start melting everything. uh, so yeah, whatever equation it is to find out what those numbers are. I would really appreciate some help with that so that I don't increase my waste chart. I'm not trying to, waste anything. I'm just trying to, try different things, and there ends up being quite a bit of waste so far. So I'm trying to do less of that and more, um, just hit it on the head, hit the hammer on the nail on the head, kind of thing. And I think these coils are awesome, man. They do the trick. But from what I hear, that it's kind of a slower. There's not a lot of power there. Potential energy, and I know. Kind of probably has to do with the size and the length of the coil, the fact that there isn't a lot of copper there. But I also think that it's rather significant that you can get it going about 100, or 1,000 RPMs, pretty much.
Yeah.
In between 1,000 and 1,500 RPMs. Um, and it doesn't matter what size the rotor is, actually. And that's what makes me think it's completely dependent on the potential energy of the coil. So, I know that's not right. It's dependent on a lot of things combined. But if somebody would be willing to help me out with that, that would be great. At least, or guide me somewhere as to where the information and data might be for me to look up. Basically, start educating myself on what's good and what's not before I actually build it. I would build something to prove that it doesn't work if I had the money and the time, spare time to do that. But I definitely and then just for example, what doesn't work or what hasn't worked is this three-way 120 volt light bulb. I mean, it's an incandescent light bulb. We're gonna try and put that in here right now. We're gonna see what happens. It'll do LEDs for sure, but an incandescent light bulb or a glue gun, another power supply, that's a definite, at this point, no. Because it's going to slow down to a dead stop and it's not going to like this.
Right.
So, it's a three-way, so if there's something that I'm missing where I got to tap it to turn it on.
I think there's power flowing through it, just not enough to activate it.
Yeah, me too. Not enough to activate it though, that's for sure.
But I don't know enough about it. Or it's just not going in there because it requires a certain amount.
Should be 100 volts coming out of the capacitor.
Right.
gonna juice it up and we're gonna see if we can't get it to turn on. And
What?
yeah, I tested it in the outside here in the outlet. It works.
But it gives me an idea. We should buy a range of different bulbs from like 5 watt to 50 watt and see,
Absolutely.
and see if they all light up or if there's a
Give
threshold.
me a little, one of those little ones right there. In the bag. Right by the tack meter. These are 90s, I think, 90 volts.
Right, and I don't speak volts yet.
Yeah, me neither. I just maybe it's a transition.
You're starting to, big time. And I think that solicitation earlier will definitely help.
Okay. I think we're gonna just go right for the oscilloscope connections because they're already connected. Yeah, piece of crap. I'm sorry, man. When my clips don't clip, I get mad at them. There we go. Could you flip the switch on the road yet? Where we're gonna go. That many.
Oh yeah. So you're definitely in between. You said that's a 90 volt.
Yeah. And I got a halogen. That's bright as hell, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's bright.
Yeah, I can't look at it with the naked eye.
This halogen right here. Dang. Paint's still wet on that beast.
Oh yeah, yeah. The oil paint.
And you know, I don't necessarily trust the voltage on.
Let me look at this one.
What Amazon says it is. You know.
Oh, I see 50, 100, and 150 watt. So I'm guessing you have to have a minimum of 150 watt for any of them to work.
So this is 120. This halogen light right here. It's definitely not working. Maybe I got them on backwards. Think that might be a thing? I don't want to change them all the time though.
I think not with these, I remember that.
Okay. But when I hook that up to the transistor, let's do that. So we'll do this with the light here. We're going to try and put the two loads on the one plug over here. Or we're going to have one on this one, but they're all going to be on those three, is what I mean. Both of these loads will be being drawn from those three coils. Right. So that one's lit up already. will this one go to? That's interesting.
Okay.
That is really interesting. Oh, wait a minute. I got an idea. But again, I don't want to have it running. At least have power going through it when I do this. All right. See if that will work.
And what did you do there?
The light is now drawing from the capacitor instead of from the coils directly. I thought I saw something, but it doesn't look like it's working.
You want to bump it up a little more?
Sure. Yeah, that's bright. But it's one or the other.
Right. So
At least
not.
the way they're hooked up right now.
Okay. So I wonder if another one of those could work instead of that.
Another one of what?
So we'd need another switch
Need another lamp.
and a lamp. Yeah. Switch cord and a lamp. So that will put that on the to get list.
Well, yeah, if it won't, but what we need to do is we need to maybe put one more coil in this bunch right here,
Okay.
and then split them up into two groups.
More. I got it. So a little bit more to get both of them to work.
And a power supply for each
Got it.
separate load. Because I think that's what it is one power supply, one load.
And technically, that is less is more, just in a more complex arrangement.
Yeah, but you see how that works. I turn it off, that one goes on. I turn it on, that one goes off, this one goes on.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, thank you very much. Peace out. Have a good night. Please subscribe. Please drop some information in the comment box. Peace out, guys.